Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. Picked this one out tonight to review because being a gardener, trees we didn't plant, pale ale. It resonates with me being a gardener. From Boundary. Boundary is a cooperative brewery owned by its members. A pale ale dry hopped with citrus azaka, brewed and canned in Belfast. 4% offering. Let's give it a whirl, see how it cooks. Bought it from Local Beer, aka Smiling Grape Company. And here we go. Oh, pokey aroma from the Azaka. Think tropical. And there we go. So big, massive carbonation going off there. Lemony orange pour. Looks more orange to be anything. A few centimetres of white head. Yeah, crap pours usually. Yeah, is what it is. Oh. And my quest is to destroy the Beowulf. Not destroy it, but defeat the Beowulf before July the 14th. With any luck, I'll stop buying beers as well, which helps when you're trying to defeat something. Stop buying beers because you're only adding to the problem to get rid of the problem, as it were. I mean, it's not really a problem. Let's just put that into perspective. It's not a problem to have a load of beers for you to drink. Although some of the beers that I've not fancied to review, I've just took up the house and drank. I had one last night and one the night before. Been sat there a while, didn't fancy reviewing them. Took them up the house, tasted absolutely spot on. It's that sod's law, innit? You've got something, you think, nah, sod that, I'm not drinking that. And you drink it and it's like, that was really, really nice. And so yeah, like I said, tropical nose on this. Quite smooth, very smooth drink. I want to see if it changes colour, which is why I've kind of necked it a bit. Let's get a swirl round. Not too much of a blooming swirl, mind you. Right, see if that makes it more thicker, hazy. Yeah, I think it is. It's. And I do find this with cans sometimes. Literally not a minute before you pour, but 20 minutes or so before you pour, just get a swirl round, get that if there is sediment, get it to move around a bit. I had a load of beers I bought years ago. Had them under all my kitchen cupboards, not because I've got a problem, because I didn't have a beer room then, and I bought loads of beer and there was nowhere to store it, so I put them under the kitchen cupboards. Anyway, when I got them out, they're all bitty, had bits in them, and it was the sediment. And skim a squish, put them on the side, the sediment just disappeared. It's amazing. It's amazing how it happens. Begs the question, why was it there in the first place? But bottle conditioning. Smooth as you like. Really easy drinking. And yeah, it's quite a thicker looking pour now when you look at it. Can't see the carbonation. So just to show you sometimes, to give it a little minute or two, or to use a bigger glass and pour it into a bigger glass. Obviously, when the head's like that, it makes it difficult to pour the lot in all in one go. But yeah, super smooth. ABV was 4%, did I say? Yeah. So it's been sat there since I went to Cambridge to a couple of months now, and yeah, I'm getting through the beers rather nicely now. And yeah, like I said, the plan is to empty the beer wall, to get rid of the lot, get to my wedding. Whether I put a stop to beer reviews at some stage before my wedding, that'll be interesting. If I'm that successful and I get rid before, then I'll have to go to the shop and just buy beers for review. Um, oof. Oh, yeah, a touch of orange on the back end there just then. Started off quite tropical, but it seems to be developing a bit of citrusy now. Um, I'm not that versed in hops that I know what a Zaka brings to beer. I suppose it all depends on when it was added to the pour, the brew, dry hopped or whatever, and the amount, of course. But yeah, that's looking pretty damn good. It's not a juice fest of a beer, but it's just you see a little bit of sediment on the bottom. To be fair, it's just a nice, easy drinking tropical beer. I wouldn't say it was big on tropical. I'd say it was more of a subtle tropical rather than massive in your face. But as craft beer goes, it's a nice introduction. It's smooth. It's not dank or like that. And yeah, it's a nice introduction to orangey beer. 4% going down well. Very refreshing, very thirst quenching. Yeah. And obviously it's a cooperative brewery owned by its members. Very similar to oh, I can't remember the name of them now. Place to Brew near me. They're a cooperative as well. Um, Owned by so many people who've put money in. I mean, me myself, I'd love to own my own little brewery. I wouldn't want a fully mass. I wouldn't want a massive brewery because then you've got to try and shift the beer. But I would want a brewery with on-site brewing capability that's part of a micro pub or a tap room, and actually brew to go straight into the tap room, so it never leaves the tap room. And it's only available in one place. You know, could you imagine a Raggy's tap room, a Raggy's beer on collabs with not only breweries but other beer reviewers and across the UK and across the world. Get invited to Raggy's, you know, we do lives. Oh, flipping heck. If ever I win the lottery, it's something that I want to do. I wouldn't want to spend a silly amount of money trying to do it. I'd get help from the best people, and I'd possibly leave gardening to go to that. And it is what it is on that side, I think. Oh. But yeah, for me, smooth as you like, easy drinking, tropical beer. A good 4.2 out of 5. Yeah, can't fault it. If you want a beer that just hits the spot without being overly flavourful and whiffy or whatever, then that is perfect. Trees we didn't plant. And as a gardener, I love the ethos behind that as well. Cheers all.